How you guys doing? I'm gonna do a rant. I just saw Rudy Giuliani clapping at the hearing in Gettysburg when Trump said the Democrats cheated in the election. I just want to tell you, not that you don't already know, but Rudy Giuliani's always been a scumbag. He was a scumbag in New York City. He was a racist. He started his career with a bunch of police protests that happened, his mayoral career rather, with a bunch of protests that happened down in City Hall in the early 90s when Dinkins, God rest his soul, he just passed the other day. When Dinkins was mayor, there was a bunch of cops sort of protesting stuff, and they started chanting racist slurs and blocking black councilwomen from crossing the street and going into City Hall. Rudy got on top of a cop car with a bullhorn and started egging them on. That's how he began his mayoral career. He's always been a racist. He's always been a lunatic and a scumbag. After 9/11, he told everybody the air was safe to breathe. I lived at 180 East End after 9/11, for years. And that's right across the street from Gracie Mansion, if you don't know. And I lived high up in that building, and I'd look down at Gracie Mansion. And while Giuliani was telling everybody the air was safe to breathe, he was wearing a mask. Okay, he was getting out of his SUV at 7 at night in November wearing a mask because we could all smell that smoke. It would come up the East River every night when the winds changed up by Hell's Gate. You could smell the acrid smell of burning computers and flesh and stuff, and it was clearly not good for you. And tens of thousands of first responders have died since, from 9/11 related illnesses. And Rudy was the guy who was like, no, it's safe to breathe, go back to work, and I'm not even getting into what he did with the fire, for the firemen with their radios and putting the sort of disaster center downtown instead of Brooklyn where they told him to put it. And I worked on those memorials for years after 9/11, and Rudy was the only guy who would show up. I worked in the VIP tent, taking care of the, whatever dignitaries would come. Rudy would show up and smile, glad-handing everybody, shaking hands, smiling on the morning of 9/11. That's the kind of person he is.